I'm Mike Bogden.
And Craig Neville.
And it's the Island Park Weekly Weather Report for
Wednesday, August 12th, 2026, and of course, the 6 days thereafter.
That's right, and we're coming to you from Meadow Creek.
Out by Meadow Creek, yes.
Yes, well, this is Meadow Creek Road right here. So.
Well, it is, yes.
So we're actually...
But the lodge is, I think, further down
well,
there.
Yeah, that's Meadow Creek Lodge, but we're just in the Meadow Creek area.
Well, okay, yeah, the Meadow Creek area.
There you go, okay.
Yep.
Okay, see, we got that clarified.
Right, yes.
Yes, and we're here because it's actually one reason is because it's shady and comfortable.
And it's actually a little bit cooler here, yes.
It is nice. We're in these old growth quakies and pines, and it's actually beautiful and wild.
Yep.
And so let's talk about...
How much would it be to take one of these and plant that in my yard?
More money than you have.
Probably, right? Okay,
plus
I'll discount that.
They're really old, and...
That way I won't have to wait for it to grow up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Tell me so sad, too bad, right?
Yeah. I bet your dad said that about you too, right?
No, actually.
Can I just get an adult one so I don't have to wait for him to grow up?
Right, I don't have to wait for him to grow up,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, no. I'm sure he thoroughly enjoyed me growing up.
Yeah, I'm sure he did too. I'm still enjoying it.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm still growing up, yes.
We all improve with age.
Yeah, I think most of us do.
Like
yes. I won't say all of us.
Like fine wines, but
that's right.
But if we're too old, we turn to vinegar.
And eventually that will happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
And then we go.
I'm hoping that'll be later than sooner.
Then we turn to formaldehyde. Anyway.
And then yes, Yep, and dust.
Anyway, so let's talk about the weather, Craig.
All right, so what do we got coming up? It looks like Wednesday is going to be a fairly decent day. Highs up into the
80s.
Low 80s, I think. But I think there's going to be, in the afternoon and evening, some very slight chances of some isolated thunderstorms that will maybe mosey through the area.
Yeah, I think most of the moseying is going to happen on Thursday, but...
And I will agree with that because Thursday, Friday, we are going to cool it down considerably. We're going to take it down into the mid-60s for the highs.
Yeah, I think, well, that would be the lows of the highs. So, I mean, it's gonna work its way down through the 70s and then maybe hit a mid-60s.
And I don't see that. I see us just dropping down to the mid-60s for Thursday and Friday.
Now, the thing you need to remember about this is that because this is going to be blowing through probably on Wednesday night, well, that means we're going to have some wind situations.
That's right.
So because we got a low coming in, we got some, maybe some weather, but it's definitely going to be a low, which means that the wind is attached. So
that's right. So it could blow more smoke into the area. It could blow some of the smoke out of the area.
But either way it looks, it's going to blow.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
then Thursday and Friday, there's increasing chances of some thunderstorms moving through our area. Better chance will be on Friday, but we will see an increasing amount of them on Thursday.
Yeah, it's actually they're going to be really spotty and intermittent. So it's going to be they're on, they're off. It's going to be kind of moving through. But we do have some. I don't think we're going to get any substantial water out of things. We may get like 1/10 of an inch altogether or something like that, but we're going to get some water, not at least knock the dust.
In some areas, you could get a decent downpour for a few minutes.
Yeah, if I were going to guess, I would think that probably North Shore of the Lake's going to see more water than anybody else because it usually does when those kind of storms blow through. But we're going to see some water. And then we're going to see a warming and a dissolution of the rain coming through starting Saturday.
That is correct.
And so Saturday it's going to start warming up. It'll be back in the high 70s probably.
Mid 70s.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
And then Sunday actually I'm showing mid 70s for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Yeah, and I'm thinking we're going to be back in the 80s sometime first of the week. So I think we're going to switch into the 80s.
80s won't be back until next weekend in the next forecast.
Yeah, I think we're going to see them a little earlier.
I'm hoping.
But this is
that was my conversation with Mother Nature anyway. So Matt, who works with me and who has been missing out on his fishing and says the fishing has not been good because it's been too stinking warm, you need to go out this weekend.
Yeah. Okay. Do that.
Yeah,
I would,
because it'll be cooler weather. It'll be rain. The fish will be biting.
Yeah, unless it's windy and it'll suck because you can't cast.
Well, yeah, it makes it more difficult, doesn't it? More challenging.
More
challenging.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, right.
I got white caps on the river. Anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. Nighttime temperatures are going to be fairly mild all week. Mostly going to be in the 50s, but we may see some 40s.
I'm expecting them to be in the low to mid 40s. Mostly the low 40s for the first part of the week, and then maybe the mid 40s come Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure it's going to be that cool, but it's definitely going to be nice and cooler. So which will be nice. So definitely, we got a cool down coming up for a few days. Starting to warm back up again.
Not a spider, just a bug.
Yeah. He's still living that down.
I'm still living that nightmare, yes.
Yeah. He's in therapy all next week. Yeah. And he may or may not make it back for the next weather report. Yeah. Anyway, but like I said, so it looks like we got a little bit of a cool down coming, and then back up, temperature after that. But it's not. We're not going to see 90s and 100s. We're gonna be bouncing around the 70s and 80s now. So, which is good. I mean, 90s and 100s suck. So
yeah,
I'm really, it's too hot up here. So
yeah.
Anyway, so that's kind of what's going on with that.
We haven't had 100 up here yet.
Boy, I had real close to a couple.
No, the highest I've ever seen has been the low 90s.
I had some.
Oh, maybe there was a mid 90.
Yeah, it was close enough for me.
Yeah.
It sucked. I hate weather that hot up here.
He works outside more than I do.
Yeah,
so yes.
Yeah. He got an air-conditioned room, so
right.
He's got a cubicle all to himself.
Oh no! I share that little space with about 9 other people. Sometimes it seems like.
Yeah. Till he locks the door and bolts it and stuff.
That's just it. Is I can't lock it.
We'll fix that. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the weather. So let's talk about.
What else are we going to talk about?
Well,
today?
Okay. There's two concerns we have right now. They're the usual concerns, but they're going to get worse.
Right.
One is fire.
I knew that one was coming.
Yep. It's drying out. As you can see behind us, the grass is no longer green. The grass is turning brown.
It's greener than I usually see it this time of year, but it is browning out.
Yeah, it is getting dry, and it is getting drier by the day, and hopefully we don't get any lightning strikes with the storm coming through.
I'll keep my fingers crossed on that.
But
don't plan on that.
But anyway, so just be aware that the fire danger is getting worse. They temporarily halted all outdoor fires for a while because of the air quality.
Yeah, because of the air quality.
So you can't have campfires even in an approved fire ring for a while until this thing goes away and we get some air quality. Because there's right now people that have emphysema and stuff like that are struggling, so they're trying to mitigate what they can. So I don't know if it's going to help much, but because basically,
I doubt it.
Basically, Washington, Oregon are kind of burning down. So
Washington, Oregon, parts of Montana, Northern California, Utah. I heard there's a city in Utah that just yesterday they evacuated the whole entire city.
Well, that's
whole entire town, and I think it starts with an H, but it's not Harriman.
It's not Hurricane.
Or Hurricane, not Hurricane.
No, because that's too far south. So, like Hiram or something?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, so we don't know, but
there was one. So
we've had a few evacuation places in a few different places, but just beware of fire danger.
There's a hole there. That makes me look even shorter.
That's okay. It's good for your ego. Anyway, so just be aware that you got that the fire danger is high. The other thing to remember too is that the Grizzlies are active. Apparently, somebody just saw one over at Stonegate here that day or so.
Over in Sawtell Estates.
But they're gonna get busier and busier trying to get food, and they're gonna be grumpier and grumpier because they're worried about getting.
And I know there's one out in our area too.
Yeah, he's had one over by his house.
Yeah.
Anyway,
not in my yard, but around there.
Yeah. So. Anyway, so just beware of the grizzly bears, and a couple of things to be cautious of. The last attack we had was over off of the west side of the lake. We had a jogger that was attacked there a couple weeks ago.
West side or southwest side?
Well, it's the west side. It might be the southwest, but it's over on the west side of the lake. Anyway, so just and that's the same general area. It's a little bit farther east, but it's the same general area where the bow hunters were gone after here a couple of years ago. So there's a lot of grizzlies out.
Well, and I think a year or two ago there was another attack right in that same area too with another walker. So.
Yeah, just like I said, there's a couple of things you want to remember. Number one, Don't jog on forest trails because you could come around the corner and surprise a grizzly bear, which sucks. The second thing is make sure you always carry bear spray when you're going on any of these trails, and and a weapon if you want one, but but bear spray first, weapon second, just because the chances are just as good that you're going to survive with bear spray as you will with a gun, and probably unless you're a good shot, you probably survive better with bear spray than you will with a gun, because a lot of people miss.
Right.
And you only have like 3 seconds before the bear's on you, so it doesn't give you a lot of time. So unless you're really good at shooting, I would suggest you make sure you carry bear spray first. Take the gun also if you want, but be cautious.
Yeah.
And also, the other thing is that know your surroundings. Watch out don't jog in areas where there's a lot of deep cover on both sides of the trail. Jog in places where it's open, where you can see the area around you, so you're not surprised by a bear or you don't accidentally kick a bear out. So just know your trails. Go in places where there's plenty of. What's wrong?
Bugs.
He's still freaky from last time.
No, they're just landing all over me.
So
I must smell extra good today.
I didn't notice that. Anyway, but just so be aware of that. Be cautious in how you behave. Also, no earbuds, headphones, anything when you're jogging
while you're out walking.
Or
you
walking,
need to be hearing what's going on around you.
Yeah, you need to have your sight of sense, of smell, sight, hearing. Those all things have to be always used, because you don't want to be surprised by something that you can't get away from. So just use your common sense, and if you don't have any, practice.
I'm going to bite my tongue on that one. I was going to say, if they don't have any, practice ain't going to help.
Well, practice at home before you go out in the woods.
And I think that could take them years to learn
at
least based on what I've seen.
Well, but at least they'd still be alive. Anyway, on that pleasure.
All I'm going to say is less than.
And the other thing is that it's just like over here at Meadow Creek. Now they have cattle running over in the pasture, just to the west of here. And the thing is the grizzlies come down from the park, come through these canyons over here off of Meadow Creek, and drop right down into here, and then slaughter a beef and feed on it and go back up. And sometimes they'll lose 10, 12 head a year, but that means that there's a lot of grizzly traffic coming in, from the Yellowstone area down through Meadow Creek over to there. And so you need to know the different areas where bears travel. And if you don't know, assume they travel everywhere.
Right.
But there's certain places that are obviously higher trafficked areas. That west side of the lake apparently is one. But this is another one.
This is another one, yeah.
So, but just be cautious. And so with that cheery news.
Right.
So, yeah. And I would
still come up and visit us.
Yeah, come up and visit us. But I wouldn't sleep in that right now. I wouldn't sleep.
I wouldn't be out in a tent, no.
No, I wouldn't be in a sleeping bag, because we call that a bear burrito. So,
yes,
anyway, so with those cheery news, we want to wish you a good week. So
Absolutely.
from Island Podcast, Mike Bogden
and Craig Neville.
Be safe, be careful. Remember, love you guys. See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.